I told you guys that's what I got. That's what I wanted to do, and just so the fans like they have something to look up to. That's look forward to. That's why I give you guys like my breakdowns, like what I'm trying to do, like what are my plans, and
I think the biggest challenge would be Usyk. Well, that's something like out of this world.
Yeah. Does
it make sense? But but that's the only guy that I think that would be fucking crazy.
or if there's an opportunity to fight for another belt at cruiserweight, then that's what we're gonna do. Like I said, I just want to chase greatness and capture more world titles.
David Benavidez has officially called out Oleksandr Usyk during a live interview, making it clear that he is no longer interested in ordinary fights or safe matchups. According to Benavidez, he wants the biggest and most dangerous challenges possible, believing boxing fans deserve fantasy fights that create real excitement around the sport. He explained that facing elite champions is what motivates him now, and a showdown with Usyk would represent one of the most thrilling battles the boxing world could witness in modern times.
I just want to be that type of fighter that always took the biggest and craziest chances.
Looking for the post fight.
You know what I mean? It's all good. It's all good. You know what I mean? I'm just very happy with this, bro. I'm happy to continue to challenge myself. The harder the challenge, the harder I push myself. So at the end of the day, this is what I'm here for. I'm not here to take no easy rides and fuck. If you don't put yourself in those challenges and those moments of stress, you never know how good you can be or how great you can become. So wherever the hardest fight is at, that's what I want to be at. And I made that decision a long, long time ago. These moments are scary, but at the end of the day, it's what I made.
Mike Tyson recently gave major praise to David Benavidez following his dominant performances, describing him as a fearless warrior chasing greatness inside the ring. Tyson admired the way Benavidez continues destroying opponents while constantly searching for tougher competition instead of protecting his record. He emphasized that Benavidez fights with hunger, aggression, and confidence, qualities that separate special fighters from ordinary champions. Tyson also mentioned that Benavidez's pressure, volume punching, and relentless style make him one of the most entertaining fighters in boxing today.
After Benavidez's performance tonight, the next thing for Benavidez is what you want to see him unify the division, go down to light heavyweight.
I want him to be where he feels comfortable at.
Did you talk to him before the fight? And if you did, what advice did you give him?
Yes, he's a great fighter. He knows what to do. I never give him any advice, but he's great.
Meanwhile, respected boxing insider Dan Canobio reacted to growing talk surrounding a possible Usyk versus Benavidez showdown. Posting on X, he stated that conversations about the fight happening right now are unrealistic and premature. According to him, just because Turkey Usyk likes the matchup does not mean it should happen immediately. Canobio pointed out that Benavidez still has several elite challenges ahead of him before even considering heavyweight seriously. Names like Dmitry Bivol, Artur Beterbiev, and Jai Opetaia were all mentioned as dangerous opponents still waiting for him. He also revealed that Benavidez himself previously admitted he may not fully consider a permanent move to heavyweight for another 5 years. At the same time, Jose Benavidez Sr. described a fight between his son and Usyk as the ultimate dream matchup, calling it a once-in-a-generation fantasy battle capable of shocking the entire sport.
Nobody can beat David. Right now, this is the monster era, David Benavidez era, and we're going to take advantage and we're going to work hard. We're going to fight anybody, whoever thinks that they're the best.
Is that why the biggest challenge might be going up to heavyweight and maybe facing it?
Yeah, that could be the reason. At the end of the day, he's fucking beating everybody, every division, so might as well go to fucking heavyweight, But that would be great, man. Now that I remember, now that you said that,
Jose Benavidez further explained that David Benavidez is currently entering the absolute prime of his career. He believes his son is becoming stronger, smarter, and more complete with every fight while continuing to dominate every opponent placed in front of him. According to Jose, Benavidez has already proven he can overwhelm elite fighters with pressure, combinations, stamina, and non-stop aggression, making him one of the most dangerous men anywhere near the cruiserweight and light heavyweight divisions.
It'll be another big challenge. That's another topic, because he is the fucking pound-for-pound best.
I mean, you spoke about Roy Jones Jr. He went up to heavyweight to find a challenge.
Yeah, no,
right?
and I think that's what I'm saying. I think he's really young right now. The weight is not there. He's gonna go down to 175. I mean, we're not even there develop at cruiserweight. So we're gonna be playing in those two divisions, cruiserweight, whatever. Who wants to fight? Let's go. I was thinking of Petaya, but you know he's with Sufa now. I don't know what they have with all these organizations. You know, I don't
Do you
know.
think that's making it difficult to make the fights that people want to see now with Azufa coming into play and a lot of people signing with him?
These people, they don't get along with nobody. How are we gonna make those fights? They should get along with everybody, bro. I mean, it's another title. Let's get those titles, the super titles too. Let's get all the fucking titles, but they gotta get along, you know. There's nothing I can say or do to change everybody's mind. You know?
However, not everyone believes a fight with Usyk would end well for Benavidez. David Morrell openly warned Benavidez about what would happen if he stepped into the ring against a Ukrainian heavyweight king. Morrell stated that fighting Usyk would be completely different from anything Benavidez has experienced before, especially because of Usyk's movement, intelligence, and championship experience against massive heavyweights. Morrell even laughed at the idea of the matchup happening anytime soon, suggesting that boxing reality and fantasy booking are two completely different things.
Yeah, but it's different. It's different. I mean, remember Benavidez 175 go to the 200 pounds, not the 200 and the heavyweight. So it's different. No. I mean, I don't know. You know, maybe it's a good business. Maybe, but no, I know it's a good business. You know, but that's crazy. You know, you can put money first and your life. You know, so it's a great opportunity for him. You know, for the business, but not for a career.
Trainer Robert Garcia, on the other hand, offered a far more optimistic view about Benavidez's future. Garcia stated that Benavidez absolutely has the talent and mentality necessary to become a heavyweight champion someday. He believes that with the right preparation, physical development, and tactical game plan, Benavidez could eventually challenge and possibly even defeat Oleksandr Usyk at the elite level. Garcia praised Benavidez's work rate, discipline, and adaptability, saying those qualities give him a chance against anybody in boxing if he continues evolving properly over the coming years.
Him against Usyk, what do you think?
Give him a couple more fights at Cruiser, and him give him. I don't know how much more Usyk's gonna fight.
I agree.
But give me 2 or 3 more fights.
Let him be undisputed at cruiserweight. Pick up 2 more belts there.
2 more fights, and then go to heavyweight and fucking Benavidez beats Usyk.
Heavyweight contender Fabio Wardley also shared his opinion on the subject, warning that the jump to heavyweight is much more dangerous than people realize. Wardley emphasized that the size, strength, and punching power in the heavyweight division create an entirely different environment compared to lower weight classes. Because of that, he questioned whether Benavidez versus Usyk is realistic anytime soon. In his view, the physical gap between the two fighters remains enormous, making the fight difficult to imagine in the immediate future despite the hype surrounding it.
Quite dominant and devastating fashion. Turkey's mentioned that he wants to try and make a fight with him and Oleksandr Usyk. If David does move up to heavyweight, a name which you'd hold interest in, or do you think that is that's a bridge too far for him?
Yeah, it might be a step too far. There's a difference. There's a large difference between cruiserweight, well, from where he was before to then jump to cruiserweight, there's a difference. And then to go from cruiserweight to heavyweight, there was an even bigger gap as well. So, yeah, that it doesn't seem like anything in the realms of possibility at the moment.
Sports analyst Max Kellerman also joined the debate, questioning whether David Benavidez is truly prepared for a challenge as difficult as Oleksandr Usyk. Kellerman reminded fans that Usyk has already defeated gigantic heavyweights while consistently neutralizing faster and younger opponents through technique and ring intelligence. Still, Kellerman admitted there is something fascinating about Benavidez's relentless style, hand speed, and recent performances. According to him, Benavidez brings enough offensive pressure and excitement to at least make the matchup competitive and intriguing from an entertainment perspective.
Is beating these giants, these behemoths, where he can see the punches coming, where he has a speed, and he's always faster. He's always faster. What about a dude like this?
I think that it's a good fight because Usyk is not a big heavyweight.
Nope.
You know, he's a guy who's at cruiserweight who went up to heavyweight. He's not the biggest. He's not beating guys, you know, by just overpowering them. He's beating them by skill.
Right.
So I think that this is a great fight because it's skill versus skill, and with David will be his more natural self.
And Benavidez, Teo would have the faster hands.
Yes.
Who do you like in that one? Could Benavidez challenging Usyk for the heavyweight championship of the world as soon as next year? Who do you like?
Man, I think the fans are gonna win on that one for sure. But I gotta say, the way Benavidez is looking, I think that gotta lean towards him.
He could do think about. Hold on. Wait. What did I just hear?
Yeah.
Think about what we just said on the.
However, Max Kellerman also pointed out that Benavidez's recent performances have forced many boxing fans to take the possibility seriously. He explained that Benavidez's combination punching, stamina, and ability to maintain non-stop pressure for entire fights make him one of the few fighters capable of creating problems for anyone in the sport. Even though Usyk remains a favorite on paper, Kellerman admitted the matchup has become increasingly compelling because of Benavidez's rapid improvement and growing confidence.
Benavidez has to be in the conversation, considering he did it at 200 pounds for fastest combination puncher of all time. Mm-hmm. Devin is saying that's a hell of a fight, him and Usyk. Teo just came out and said he'd lean Benavidez against the heavyweight champ.
And also, Usyk is turning 40 next year?
Yeah, he's 38.
That matter.
Okay,
38, 39, 40, that's close. That's 40 years old, that matters. And the speed thing, Usyk's always fighting guys he's faster than, quicker than. Now, it's not gonna be like that. I gotta go with David.
Only thing about Usyk, though, people like he is a small heavyweight.
He adjusts, though.
But small heavyweight today means you're 6'2.5", 230. Yeah, that's a small heavyweight. Yeah. That's like bigger than George Foreman in his prime. Like that's actually a big dude. Benavidez would come into that fight, what, 205, 210? Something like that. He would be giving up